Part 2, VC. Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures, 1979. What else can you say? Great record. Okay, so part 2 of the best of my collection. It's actually not, I can't say the best of because no music's better than any other music, but stuff I felt like showing. McCoy Young Team box set. I probably got this about, was it 6 or 7 months ago now. Yeah, some of the new subscribers probably haven't seen me post this one. So it's a 4 LP set. Yeah, 4 LP set. So the first record split over 4 sides. So yeah, this is probably say my favourite McCoy record. Like Herod, Summer, Are You Still Into It, McCoy Fears Satan, amazing. So yeah, so the other 2 records are outtakes or live tracks, so that's the appendix. But yeah, this is an absolutely stunning record. I see that Come On Die Young is getting reissued, I think in the same, like Chemical Underground too. I assume it will be the same format with bonus LPs and stuff like that. Yeah, this is cool. I'm so happy to have this. I did a massive trade and got this for basically for free. Not for free obviously, but it felt that way. Okay, so I thought I should probably show some metal. What is this? Is this speed or thrash? I always get confused. Obviously produced by Rick Rubin. Slayer. This is the only Slayer record I have. I really want to get South of Heaven. This is Rain and Blood. Kerry King, Jeff Hanneman, Dave Lombardo, Tom Araya. This is a original press on Def Jam. It's got the cool Def Jam recordings. So yeah, this came out in 1986, 1 year before I was born. See, it's got the original Def Jam label. I purposely picked this up with Discogs because I wanted to get one on the Def Jam label. I don't know, a bit strange. Yeah, geez, this is just an absolute monster. Crazy. You gotta take Slayer with a pinch of salt, you know. It's over the top and it's meant to be over the top and it works, you know. There you go, Slayer, Rain, Blood. Cool photo on the back too. Stellar Artois. Not my favourite beer. Anyway. McCoy China, Nights of Ballads and Blues. This is an original Japanese press. Recorded in 1963. This is just solid, this is so solid. This is a gatefold as most impulses are. There we go. Yeah, geez, this is just so solid. It's got a their rendition of Around Midnight here, which is really special. Yeah, he's such a talent. You guys all know if you watch my videos, he's one of my favourite piano players. So I just picked this out because it's probably the most solid. I feel it's a very solid album. Nights of Ballads and Blues, Impulse, McCoy Tyner. Okay, Pygmalion Slow Dive. Obviously a music on vinyl. It's reissued because the originals go for pretty expensive prices. This was their third and last album before they got dropped. I saw that they're touring again in the UK at the moment. I'm so jealous. If you're in the UK and you're not going to see these guys live, you should be. This is music on vinyl. It comes in like I call it a toothpaste coloured vinyl because it's like whitey with bits of blue running through it. Yeah, this is like obviously then known as a shoegaze band that's brought us into ambient music to me. This is stunning. When it hit me how good this record was, it really hit me. My jaw dropped. Anthony and I sat down and we played it together, and it was really special. The music. Yeah, very cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I also have, I don't know, I seem to do this a lot. I associate memories with the music, or if I've listened to certain music in a certain place, that resonates with me and makes the experience in my mind seem better, or the music sound better. But I was listening to a lot of this when I was in Iceland, and whenever I hear this album I associate that with my time in Iceland, and it's a positive thing. I remember just before I got a tattoo while I was over there. You've probably seen it in the videos. It's a should I have to be talking about tattoos in the YouTube video? I don't know. Anyway, I got this tattoo while I was over there. It's a Nordic compass. So it's like a rune of protection. Anyway, it turns out Bjork has the same one. I didn't know this until I got home afterwards. But anyway, it's still really cool. Anyway, I was listening to Slow Dive, that album, before I got the tattoo. So yeah, I don't know. It's a special album for me because, yeah, Iceland is amazing. Just the Northern Lights, wow, stunning. Yeah. Anyway. Enough of nostalgia. No, actually, no, not enough, because this album is very nostalgic for me as well. Blair Park Life. I bought the CD of this for about $3. Probably one of the first CDs I bought when I was younger. So I was very happy to see that these are reissued. This is the food reissues are stunning. I reckon that this is one of the best sounding reissues I have. I just the songs just sound so alive. I'm shaking my head because I reckon this album is so good. It gets a bit weird towards the end, but yeah, the songs are so great. Blair Park Life. This is the 180 2 LP edition. I mean, the track Park Life is so overplayed. I do get a bit sick of it, but when you've got songs like Tracy Jack's End of a Century, To the End, London Loves. This is a low, you know, like, geez, classic Britpop. What was the year of this record? I don't know. 93. I recorded 93, 94. So yeah, it would have been 95 when it came out, I think. Because I mean the whole Oasis Blur thing was happening at the time. Okay, cool. Next, Village of the Pharaohs, Impulse. I believe this is also an original pressing, 73. I always get a bit confused with the Impulse labels because obviously the original Impulse labels came out with the orange, and then later on they moved into this. So does this mean it's an original press of this record, obviously being a later record, 1973? Will it be on orange, or does it just mean it's a later variation? I don't know if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is an original pressing, but it is of the year it came out. But it's got a different label. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking rubbish. Yeah, Pharaoh Sanders, really hard to find. So yeah, pick this up at a record fair. Very, very spiritual. Cecil McVie, Stanley Clarke, Marvin Peterson, as we know, Hannibal Marvin Peterson, Pharaoh Sanders, other names I don't recognise, Jimmy Hops, Norman Connors. Wow, this is heavy. Very African rhythm based, very lots of, you know how he has lots of African instruments, and the way he sort of sings, or whatever you want to call it, on it, yeah, really deep. Village of the Pharaohs, Pharaoh Sanders. Yeah, this album, I want to thank Fred. We were digging in a record store together and he told me to get this. Don't even question it, just pick it up, you won't regret it. And I did, and it's so great. I do prefer side 2, which is a bit more, wait, hang on, it's a side 1. Sorry, I prefer side 1. This is Gatefold. This is a Gronland reissue, which sounds amazing. Yeah, what an album. Sealand Level. Well, the whole first side, I reckon, yeah, it's great. It's beautiful music. Noi, 75. I need to pick up Noi 2. I need to pick up all the Noi albums. Isn't that the case with everything? We've always got an ever-growing want list. Alright, almost there. Your Post, One Little Indian, 1995. Original press. Just a great starter for dance music, you know. This is where you go to. It got me. This was when I was quite young. It's one of the first dance albums I heard. I heard Army of Me when the single came out. Yeah, just stunning. I've talked about this before in a video in quite a bit of detail, so I won't talk too much about it. But yeah, love that cover too. Beautiful stuff. Your Post. Very special record to have in my collection. Okay, this one I got pretty recently, but it's quickly grown to be a favourite. I have to admit, when I bought it, I wasn't too familiar with Paul Bley, but yeah, I've listened to this maybe 10 or 12 times since. It's just amazing. Avant playing, piano playing. It's like a trio, so it's quite intimate, and there's, yeah, obviously, I was going to say there's three of them, but obviously a trio is three people. Yeah, and they play quite, it's a pretty complex album, but between three of them, it still remains quite intimate. That's, yeah, I think I showed it. I won't talk again too much about it because I've just shown this one. Original French press on the BYG label. But yeah, this is something I'm really proud to have in my collection. Okay, last couple here. I'll show this. My Bloody Valentine Loveless. This is a original Croatian pressing. Bought this treat to myself quite some time ago. I know there's a few bootlegs lying around the place, but for a record like this, I'd rather spend the money and get an original press. Get the back. MBV. Blown a Wish. Soon. So who knows when, you know. When You Sleep, I only said, it's all great. I was lucky enough to catch them when they toured. It would have been last year, wasn't it? Yeah, one of the first shows they played was actually in Melbourne, which is really strange. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. I saw them at a festival. I managed to see, I think I've said this before, I would have said this before, I managed to see all at the same show. I saw Swans play for 2 hours, Godspeed You Black Emperor, My Bloody Valentine, who else was playing? I can't remember. But anyway, those are the three that I went for, and I meant to see them all on the same day. That's just something else, you know, for your brain and ears to be able to handle, to see those three artists on the same day, you know. Once in a lifetime opportunity. It's amazing. Another Impulse record. Gato Barbieri, Chapter 2, Latin America. Yeah, this is just stunning. This blew me away. ABC Impulse. Had this on the other week. Yeah, 1974. Chapter 2, Hasta Siempre. So, yeah, very South American based, free, screeching jazz. Highly recommended. David Belson, if you made it to start through my videos, I recommend this to you if you don't have it or know of it already. I'm sure you do. Anyway. Last but not least, Vangelis. The Dragon. Wow. Middle Eastern rhythms, Vangelis, psych, Middle Eastern, almost stoner rock. Yeah, it's like sort of like deserty, stonery, ambient, Middle Eastern drone. All those terms, it's all on here. This is on Charlie Records. This would have been early 70s too. 1971. Vangelis, The Dragon. There we go. So that's probably a sampling of my record collection. Got plenty more I could have pulled out. Just looking back there, there's, you know, your Tribe Called Quest and your Beefhearts, Beastie Boys, Nick Caves, heaps of jazz that I didn't show. Anyway, yeah, I just thought a lot of people wouldn't have seen the stuff that I've got already, and I thought I'd show them again. So that will be the end. Thank you for watching again. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, see you guys later.